2027 election will be war. Fortify yourself enough to break political chains. Gbadamosi. Former Lagos gubernatorial candidate Babatunde has issued a strong warning to Nigerians ahead of the 2027 general elections. In a fiery message, Gbadamosi described the coming election as a war and urged citizens to prepare themselves mentally and politically, to break free from the chains of oppressive leadership. Speaking via social media, Gbadamosi expressed frustration over the continued dominance of political elites who, according to him, have held Nigeria hostage through decades of poor governance, corruption, and mismanagement. He called on Nigerians, especially the youth, to awaken from political apathy and take charge of their future. The 2027 election will be war. Fortify yourself enough to break the political chains holding your future down. He declared his statement resonated with many who feel the current political class has failed to deliver on promises and reforms. Gbadamosi emphasized that real change can only come when citizens actively participate in the democratic process, hold leaders accountable, and reject recycled leadership. Of course, do we not try to hold them accountable, but they never answer. They never listen. We can't protest. As the political atmosphere begins to heat up, it will serve as a rallying call for Nigerians to prepare, not with violence, but with an awareness, unity, and resolve to demand better governance. It is well. At Emmanuel Abiola says, ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ ọmọ Yorùbá tó wà níbí jẹ́ ẹrú àwọn ọ̀jẹ̀lú. Yes, so they are slaves to our politicians. They would rather be there because they are benefiting from this current government. So they wouldn't want to allow this person to go since they are benefiting from him. Usman says it will be war for whom choose to be war for. It can never be war for me. It's a battleground we are going to. It's APC versus Nigerian people. If they enter, it's more suffering for us. Adebayo Adeyeye says it will come and go like others. Will be more peaceful than the previous war. Stop war monkey. It's not saying that we are going to war like we are going to go and fight. He said break off the chains, the mental chains that they've put us into, we feel like as if we can't be free from them. We can't fight this thing and win. That's what he's saying. It's not like he's saying that we should go to a physical war or something. People, they know to understand something. Olaiwaju Anthony says, who are the elites? Is he not part of them? Or because he has not won any election, he's no more one of them. But this man has the business he was doing now. Before he and his wife had issues, he's the owner of a main estate. He and his wife was the owner of a main estate before they scattered. So at least he has something he was doing before. And I'm sure he still has a share inside the whatever. So, as Aruna says, Jagaban 4+4, no deception. If any politician says it's better than Tinubu, let's improve it. People don't know what you're saying. Tinubu 4+4. Oh, okay now. Ubina says Tinubu government is the worst government. Hunger is everywhere. Cost of living is too high. Way too high. Way too high. Ofiago Victor says, who have you? Let him here. Thanks for the powerful message. I love you. Ephraim Michael says, the way I'm seeing it, this coming 2027 election is going to be the toughest. That is if Nigerians are ready to break free from the chains of these people. Because some people, they already love their chains so much, they are okay with the fact that this person is there just because he's from their tribe. They are okay with it. Jagaban, our local. Even when you are suffering, in local. It is well. Adekunle Adedeko says, I hope you will lead the war with your family at the forefront. He's not saying we should go to war now. Did he say we should go to war? Did he say we should go and fight? Nigerians, it is very two people though. Charles Odumel Semene says, but Gbadamosi has spoken the truth because the process of change is a collective struggle. Since our government is heading to the North Korea system, I'm telling you, that's what they are trying to do. One party system, then one person will be our president forever. the same, what is it called? This thing that we had independence from. The same slave method. The same military regime that you people, and it was part of them, fought for freedom fighter. And now you want to take us back to that time when it was slavery. It is well. Stephen Adejaye says, make you hear what I've always said, Segun Shomi isn't genuine. He has also visited Tinubu as Bodilon, and he will always say PDP should bring Peter Obi back. But I must make you hear what you are all the same. It is well. At FOFLA says, universally governments are judged by their abilities to improve living standard and protect lives and property. I can't stop quoting Thomas Jefferson, the care of human life and happiness is the only legitimate object of good governance, or Harold Macmillan. The central aim of domestic policy must be to tackle unemployment and poverty. A country where tackling unemployment and poverty, where the care of human life and flourishing is not front and center of government policy and performance. Abi? Ojo Gamba says, your advice made a lot of sense. Kingsley Emese says, too bad if over 200 million Nigeria allow less than 500 greedy and hell-bent politicians to determine their fate by dancing and saying things are getting better, when actually things are getting worse. I don't understand how people are saying, oh, he's reforming Nigeria. What is he reforming? I ask again, the opposition parties, how do you plan to rein in INEC and the judiciary? Think seriously about that. What's your plan to capture the real results of the polling units and announce it there, from there instead of Abuja? That's the thing. INEC and judiciary is a major problem. Tunde Eyakano says, only those who are die-hard politicians need to do that. Some of us are mere social media politicians. We don't have voters cards, or we have or haven't voters card, but don't vote, so nothing won't happen to us. It is well. Paul Elori says, he didn't say people should carry weapon. No. Mr. Elori Mashesa, illiteracy is a problem. Exactly. It's not saying go to physical war. It's not saying go to physical war. But I don't understand Nigerians. It is well. Olawale says, Gbadamosi, just because you could not find your feet in Lagos political terrain, you are asking the youth to go to war. God. Nigerians. Most of the youth, they don't know anything. My listeners, over to you. Leave your thoughts. Don't forget to like, to share, and subscribe. Thank you for listening. See you some other time. Bye.